The amnesiac barrier. A testimony of gas attack, memory loss, and divine protection? In the summer of 2007, in Missoula, Montana, I was incapacitated by a noxious gas that was deliberately introduced into our apartment. The result was a profound, involuntary memory loss, an amnesiac barrier that lasted 15 years. The Missoula incident. 2007. We had moved to Great Northern Apartments on Great Northern Avenue after a suspicious encounter. A person approached my mother in Billings, discussing her doctoral studies and offering an apartment conveniently. In retrospect, this appears orchestrated. After we moved in, the carpet reeked of cat urine. My mother's asthma flared, and the carpet had to be replaced. We met friendly neighbors, including Alicia. Then one day, noise came from outside the wall. Scraping, fastening, followed by a sharp, synthetic chemical smell that poured in through the wall-mounted AC. My mother, asthmatic, fled. I remained in the adjacent room. Soon I realized something was wrong. When I tried to leave, I collapsed and lost consciousness. I awoke to my mother screaming, "Come on, let's go. We have to get out of here." I managed to move, and we exited. Alicia rushed down the stairs. She told us she had seen 3 people outside our apartment. Later that day, my mother drove away to friend's house. But I didn't know those friends, so I stayed at the apartment alone. That night, my nervous system was affected. Mental numbness, deterioration. Alicia sensed something was wrong and came down. She brought me to her apartment, right outside her door. I fell unconscious again. I regained consciousness holding the stairwell railing. Alicia told me I could not scream out there. Inside, I fell unconscious once more. When I woke, she placed her hand on my shoulder. A caring gesture. I felt safe with her. We decided to continue seeing each other. My mother found another apartment on Leo Avenue. Before the move, Alicia asked me about that day. But I did not know what had happened that day. The amnesiac barrier. 2007 to 2022. After moving to Leo Avenue, my health deteriorated, and severe amnesia set in. When I later met Alicia, she said I acted as if I did not know her, because I genuinely couldn't recognize her. My father, concerned, bought me a plane ticket to Sweden. In 2008-2009, my former girlfriend's father visited Sweden and remarked, "He doesn't even appear to recognize us." However, my former girlfriend's mother, that stood beside him, displayed a wide smile. After some time, Harvey Weinstein was in Kiruna, Sweden. He asked if I recognized him. When I didn't, he showed a large grin. This amnesiac barrier, an involuntary psychological defense against severe trauma, blocked memories from 2007 until it began to partially release in 2022. Background. A pattern of deception. The connections to powerful abusers did not begin in Missoula. In 2002-2003, in Billings, Montana, my former girlfriend's family were in the Freemasons. However, a person warned me beforehand by telling me about knowing there were strange things going on in the bedrooms, involving wealthy people. Later there would be found strange occurrences. Not only that, but my girlfriend's mother threatened me by saying, "You will regret that." Later she changed her stance, saying, "I think you have people working for you." My former girlfriend's mother had a close relationship with Harvey Weinstein, and she presented Weinstein as if a very well-regarded person. I met Weinstein around 2004, and I had asked him whether he was a religious Jew. But he said, "I'm not that type of Jew." I also saw Ghislaine Maxwell having a conversation with my former girlfriend's mother. My former girlfriend's father once told the mother, You think you can get away with anything? A young boy, a victim of pedophilia, turned to me in despair. Though my former girlfriend's mother claimed she wanted to change. But her pattern was one of manipulation. And she was a person that had much love of money. I condemn all abusive, manipulative, and deceptive behavior. No individual, regardless of status, should be shielded from the truth. People can be very dismissive when confronted with the truth. This behavior is often linked to hypocrisy, where individuals say things that only benefit themselves. Such people lie and show a strong focus on their own interests, while they do not genuinely care about others. Through living righteously, seeking forgiveness, and being humble puts one under God's protection.